Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So the Gators offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The throw, it starts. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Handoff to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And the Volunteers will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Starks. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. It's good for So 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to pass. It starts. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the Gators will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn.
Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Handoff heading left. Oh, look at the quick cut. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here's the second down play. Testing the right side here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. Defense all over him again. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now they'll run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Starks. Makes a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back in motion now. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. It's an out on the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Vols trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. He'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. second and goal from the 8. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down and goal upcoming. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the second half is a handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half. It's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Or this guy...
Touchdown, Volunteers. And the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
42 spider. Lord, flip it, and.
Here's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Oh, it's a reverse. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense has got it going the other way.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, here comes the reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. The short completion of the tight end. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Handoff in a single back formation. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Game moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the